All right, for our next NFL free agent player profile, we're going to take a look at Philadelphia Eagles interior defensive lineman Milton Williams. Milton Williams, to be honest with you guys, is a guy that I loved when he was coming out the draft. I wanted the Bengals to draft him. They did not draft him. They passed up on him several times. He's gone on to really make a name for himself this season for the Philadelphia Eagles. And now he's entering free agency. So you have the chance to do it again. You have the chance to add a Milton Williams. You have a chance to right your wrongs. You have a chance to hopefully, um, upgrade somebody in the pass rush department. Milton Williams had a hell of a year for the Philadelphia Eagles, right? He was ranked 18th amongst 126 eligible interior defensive linemen. Run defense left a lot to be desired. This was kind of shocking, actually. It was one of his, it was more so of an uncharacteristic year in the run defense department, with him finishing with a 41.7, 116 amongst 140 interior defensive linemen. His pass rush grade was absolutely stellar. I'm talking a 91, second amongst defensive interior linemen, second out of 101. So Milton Williams made himself a lot of money this season, right? Had 5 sacks. Here's the question, and it's the question that always gets posed when a guy becomes a free agent, and he's a part of a successful defensive line. It happened with Trey Hendrickson, um, and other guys in the past. How much of it is this guy is truly a game wrecker, and how much of it is he's a product of playing next to Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis? How much of it is Vic Fangio's defense? Because we just saw, one of the player profile spotlights I did a while ago, Javon Holland had a breakout year under Vic Fangio's defense. And this year he fell off a cliff. So when you take a player out of that setting, right, how much different does it look? Right? It is Milton Williams truly that game changer that it seems like he's shown to be, right? 500 snaps this year. I mean, the guy literally just popped on screen. He constantly made plays. Even if you turn on the film in the playoffs, he's making plays. He's pushing the pocket. He's out there. He's projected to get about 3 years, 37.5 million guaranteed, 63 million total, about 20 million annually, 21 million annually. For a team like the Bengals that is trying to fix the entire defensive line, right? Get Trey Hendrickson some help. I certainly believe Milton Williams would help upgrade the pass rush. But when you commit those serious dollars to a player, are you getting just a pass rush specialist? Or are you getting a guy that his entire game is sort of complete, that he can help in the run game, he can help in the pass rush department? And those are the kind of the questions that are going to come up. How much of it is Milton Williams has truly upgraded his game, or how much is it he's just benefiting playing alongside Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter? And that's a conversation that I keep going back to. What I will tell you is the guy does have a motor. The guy does push the pocket. He did it at the college level. He did it with the Philadelphia Eagles. He bided his time, obviously. Philadelphia had Brandon Graham and all these different players. He waited to when those injuries and stuff started popping up. He got the opportunity to really cement himself and really start to make a name for himself. We start seeing him take advantage of those snaps. I will say the run defense grade doesn't really cause me to scoff too much, because just in 2023, his run defense grade was a 72.3. In 2022, it was at a 75.7, right? So, this is a guy that has shown the ability to stop the run and rush the passer equally, both effectively. So Milton Williams is a guy that I feel like the upside is really there. I feel like he's entering into his prime. He's a guy that's 25 years old, so he has a lot of room still to grow. And if you go out there and you sign him now, I think you're going to get one hell of a player in the future. And this was always the potential that you had hoped for when you went out and grabbed Milton Williams, that he would, he would grow into this player. But when you turned on the film when he was in college, it isn't shocking at all. He had 40 pressures, 40 total pressures this season, right? That's what you want to see from an interior defensive lineman. You want a guy that's going to be a game wrecker to the opposing offensive line. That's what you want. And I feel like Milton Williams showed enough on tape this year to feel comfortable that he could this is who he could be. This is who he might really be. But those questions obviously will arise. How much of it was a Jalen Carter? How much of it was a Jordan Davis? How much of it was a Vic Fangio's defense? And that's the thing about free agency. It's almost a crapshoot. You take chances on players that you hope will help elevate. But we'll keep this dialogue going throughout this entire process. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the Bengals potentially adding a Milton Williams. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live or upload content from the TWSN studios.